Hello, hello, and welcome. I'm so disappointed. Oh, let me speak into the mic. Hello, welcome. I'm Val, and I'm so disappointed in the orientation of this video. At least, okay, whoops. Yeah, because it said that I could do it horizontally, and then it wouldn't let me, so I don't know. Anyways, welcome. I'm going to eat a mint because I love peppermint, and I just hope that you can hear the thunderous rain right now. I love peppermints right now. They're my favorite thing in the world. But welcome. I'm Val. I'm going to be doing a reading for you today. And clearly the weather has something to do with this reading. Why do I know that? I just do. Because I said it does. And because I said it does, it does. But yeah, I love the rain. I love the gloom of the rain. I love the refreshing, cleansing energy that rain brings. So, when I see the rain, I automatically think of a time of purging, cleansing, and renewal. So I think that ourselves and nature, hello, have a role that they play together. So I do pay attention to what's going on outside in nature and see how it impacts my physical experience. So you might be feeling right now that it is a time of purging, cleansing, renewing. I'm needing to go on a clothes purge because I got too much stuff and I'm still buying things. And it's like, girl, stop playing. Okay, what are you doing? So, yeah, I'm going to be pulling cards. If you are in this live, I'm not doing personal readings right now. If you'd like to go on my website or DM me on Instagram at Beyond Quartz, or thebeyondquartz.com is my website. If you want to talk about a reading, then we can do that, but not here. This is not the time we're setting. Okay, so I'm just gonna tap in, get a candle lit, cleanse the space for us, and have a wonderful time. Okay. Let me dim this light a little bit. Yeah, I like it like that. Okay. Gonna light our candle. Okay. I'm hearing something about family and friends. Your close connections. Okay. A friend of mine, um, hello. A friend of mine bought me this beautiful lemongrass incense from Colombia. It smells amazing. But this is just a regular incense right here. This is not it. I thought I had it here, but I don't see it. Okay, I was debating on whether or not I was pulling tarot cards tonight. I think I'm just gonna stick to Oracle, and then tarot will be my, you know, the possible. We might use those. We might pull those out. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, the difference between tarot and Oracle cards. Oracle, that's like the oracle cards dig a little bit deeper to express the messages of the tarot. You can utilize them both together. You can utilize them separately. Really depends on the reader. There's no wrong or right way to do it. Okay. The tarot is usually a 78 card deck containing major and minor arcana. Okay. And they all work together, the tarot, in creating messages that are to be delivered to your the person receiving, you, today. Okay. I would show you my desk, but it's a mess. I make jewelry, which I do have one of my pieces. I have several of my pieces on right now. Okay. Um, Alrighty. Um, a person just asked if I could do a reading on them. If you'd like to DM me on Instagram about doing personal readings, I would love to do that for you. Unfortunately, I'm not doing it here on live. It's really distracting for me. Maybe one day I'll spend a whole live just doing personal readings, but not right now. I need to, kind of get my mind together. But yeah, I'm gonna start. I feel like this is just a reading right now on just what you are needing to hear. Like I said, it's pouring rain right now where I'm at. So I'm getting this really strong energy of clearing, a personal clearing cleanse. I'm getting something about even clearing your relationships, your personal relationships. And this doesn't have to mean cutting people off, right? I'm so sorry if you can't hear me too well. I've got my microphone here and I haven't been utilizing it. Shame on me. Um, but as I was saying before, this doesn't have to mean um, cutting people off. This could just mean clearing some energy that has been maybe preventing you from growing closer to somebody, and maybe even growing closer to yourself in some way. Someone has asked, how do you know what I need to be read? Really, I don't know. Um, I intend that this reading reaches the people who need it, but if the message doesn't resonate with you, please feel free to leave. Don't even worry about it. Or if you want to listen, take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. I really don't know what is for you. This is not a direct personal reading, so I'm not sure. This message might not be for anybody. And I'm just here pulling cards for fun. And if that's the case, then so be it. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my this is my soul's journey deck. So we'll just pull some cards. If it resonates, hey, that's awesome. If not, that's okay too. Maybe you just want to hear me talk today. How are you doing? How are y'all doing? Okay. What message does this person need to hear? I ask that if you are coming to receive a message, that you have an open heart and open mind, as I will do the same to give to you as best as possible. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I bet you are beautiful as well. Okay, I just can't see you in your profile picture. Okay, so the card we have first coming out is Pride. It says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Ooh, this is a really good one. I know when we think of pride, we could think of like an arrogance or this energy of feeling like I'm better than you, and that's really not the energy that I get with this card. Instead, I'm getting humanizing people and humanizing some of the negative experiences that we have with people, and even humanizing the positive, making ourselves and or other people in our experience more relatable to us, if that makes sense. So as we come to grow and to love with ourselves, we can start to see how we reflect. Somebody says you're American. I bet I'm actually not. I mean, I'm from the country America, but both of my parents are not from America. Anyway, see this. I be getting so distracted. I apologize. But as we grow into love with ourselves, we can see ourselves in other people and how we can impact other people in our influence, and also just being reflections of one another. You can probably identify this in relationships. I don't know why relationships is so strong here, but I'm just feeling really strongly how this idea of reflecting in a relationship. Okay, so this could be yourself and another person. Maybe there's a lot of arguing. There could be you feeling like the other person is very prideful. You could at times be very prideful, not in a tarot, and these readings don't have to be negative. It's just acknowledgement, or bringing an awareness to something that you probably already know, but it's hard. It can be at times hard to unlock or align with some of the harsher messages about ourselves. And this is saying that there could be an energy of maybe putting not taking full accountability for our role in situations, and feeling as though the other party is responsible and I didn't do anything wrong. Obviously, this is an issue because at times it can almost seem like, well, everybody else is against me and I don't have to do anything to better myself. Okay? Um, I'm sorry, I'm not sure that last question there, or that last statement. Let's get to know. I'm just, okay, Lord. Someone get this woman a sandwich? Yes, please, give me a sandwich. Thank you, Papa Chris. I need a sandwich. That is hilarious. That is, okay. Y'all, I'm getting distracted. I'm going to continue. Anyways, what else, Spirit? What else is happening here? Besides this potential issue with pride. Oh, we have love. Okay, so this could very well be a connection, could be a relationship with somebody. Oh, get to know me. I would love to. That could be something I do in my next video. I was thinking about that too. But I'm from the United States. Both of my parents are from Haiti, though. So I'm a first generation Haitian American. Okay, so this card says love. It says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Now, yes, there are negative experiences that we have, and there are experiences that it can feel impossible to see the good in, especially, as we look at world events and this, that, and the third. Thank you so much. I definitely will do a get to know me video next. So hopefully you're there to see it. But when we are able to see the good in people in our experiences, it just changes our what is it, our perspective. It allows us to see life and experience life in a way that can feel less like we're being targeted, or less like small. It's empowering. Okay, so some part of this relationship connection, or these relationships around you, it's been very easy for you to find the negative and find things that are going wrong. Okay, causing you to believe that these relationships are against you, these people are against you, when that very well is not the case. Actually, I feel like you have a lot of love around you and you have a lot of love to give. Okay, there have been some experiences that you've had, probably childhood. Many of us, I mean, it's safe to assume that many of us have grown up in environments that might not have been conducive to showing healthy, affectionate, unconditional love. And maybe not even having to be affectionate, but just solid, stable love. Okay? That might not have been oh, thank you. Thank you. But that might not have been the experience that many of us have had. So now, being reflected in our relationships is this fear of a fear surrounding love. But not only that, it's the inability to relate to somebody in a healthy, loving way. I'm learning this as well, okay? When I do readings, I very well can recognize that I'm speaking to myself too. Yes, I do readings for the collective and to assist other people, but I can very strongly recognize how, you know, I'm a part of the collective and I am not immune to a lot of the issues that I talk about and that are reflected in the readings. Matter of fact, me reading, I would like to say I'm a loving person. I don't know. You'd have to ask the people around me. But I think that it is my, what is it? I'm sorry, I'm playing with my hair a lot. I think it's calming. But I'll stop because I know it can be distracting if you're watching that. So apologies. But I think I try my best to be a loving person for myself and the people around me. That being said, I think that there are also, you know, times where I might have been trying to forcibly be a loving person. And then you start creating a lack of boundaries with people. And then you start getting like walked all over. And then that's no longer you being a loving person, right? That loving person energy is almost a mask. And that was something I had to learn too, and honestly still learning, because it's almost like that mask of being a beautiful, bright, loving person can actually almost be harmful in some ways, because I'm not acknowledging at sometimes the truth of my feelings, because I'm trying to cover it up with, well, let me just be this, this bright, loving, good person. And that's not really helpful for me if I'm not able to feel the truth of an experience, because I'm trying to cover it up and make it feel and look better. That's not actually being a loving person, in my opinion. It can be hard to love. It can be hard to love, and that's why we go through, or that's why it's important for us to really look at ourselves and really look within. Look at the experiences that you have had that have caused this hardening of the heart, or making it difficult to love. And from there, start unpacking that and cracking that open for yourself to soften your heart. Nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody's going to soften your heart for you. Nobody's going to love you so much. Absolutely. And I think you are too. If you are still here, your username is Musty, and if you don't change your username, you are not Musty, okay? But if you are here, I have this love card out here. So I can tell that whoever this reading is for, you have a lot of love. Okay? You're surrounded by so much love in the spirit and in the physical, because I think that the nature around us is, providing love to us. And spirit works in ways here in the physical to, um, you know, provide us with love, even though at times I'm like, where's the love? Where's the love? What's going Musty? I'm pronouncing it wrong. Stop playing. What is it? I'm sorry. Musti? I'm not about to do that. I'm gonna leave it. But Musty? I'm sorry for the mispronunciation. Um, but going back, there is love here. Okay. Um, I'm really interested to kind of find out some more about this. But it seems like it looks like musty to me. But, you know, please try musty. I'm gonna have to leave it. I'm gonna have to leave it because, again, distraction. Okay. We're gonna keep going on. Oh, okay. Hold on, because there's there's something musty. Okay, musty. Okay, thank you. Okay, I apologize. Thank you. Okay, so I love actually how we have these two cards together, and it's Leo season. This is amazing. This is what this is about. Okay? This is what this is about. We have pride and love. The Leo, the lion, okay? The lion represents Leo. And Leo is all about confidence, pride, and courage. You've never seen these cards before. This is from my Soul's Journey deck. Great deck if you are wanting to learn more about yourself. Okay. But the power of love and the love of power. Okay. Where do you stand? And where does this stand within your relationships? This is just such a relationship vibe reading, which is cool. But yes, where do you stand with that? How does the love of power impact your relationships? How does wanting to be a powerful energy in your relationships impact what you are receiving and what you are giving? How does you wanting to be almost above your partner or in a friendship, there's like a power struggle, possibly, if you can relate to that. Maybe you can't. But the opposite end of that is the power of love. It's like and it's interesting because I was watching a video on this earlier. So this is not straight from the dome. This was from another reading I was watching earlier. But she was stating in times of disagreement or arguments in a relationship, how does resolution happen? Is it the fact that I need to be right? Pride. Prideful. And it's not about I am right. Or maybe it is. Are you? No. But do you need to be right? Is that the goal? Is the goal to be right? Or is the goal to benefit the highest good of you and the relationship? Which would be love. Love would be being able to put yourself aside for the benefit of the relationship. And when I say put yourself aside, I'm really just focusing on the fact that the goal of a partnership is to be partners. You're working together alongside someone. And sometimes in relationships, it can seem very one-sided in the fact that we are ourselves. A lot of the times we are being met with reactions internally that represent only one side, only what I am experiencing. And I think this goes back to what I was referring to about humanizing people. I think sometimes in our relationships, especially romantic or really close platonic relationships, it can be hard to humanize the people that we are with, to the point where we no longer can see them as someone separate than us, dealing with their own lives and their own experiences. Instead, we are right. Instead, we're almost seeing that we are reacting to them from our own one-sided perspective. And so when somebody comes at us and they're like, "Well, I didn't like that you did this and you said this to me." And it's like, "But that was my only choice. I had to be like that with you because this is how you made me feel." So the power of love is one, communication, but also it's actively participating in this partnership together. Okay, no matter what type of relationship with this is, your coworker, classmate, boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, spouse, bestie, you know? What else can you tell me? I'm also getting you could be in separation from this person and that you've been grieving or like almost going over some of the not so harmonious moments of the relationship and connection, which understand that we go through these moments of grief and sometimes turmoil and all those other words that mean hard things are happening. Excuse me. Just so that we can come out on the other side and know what we want, for one, and also know what to do in situations that reflect a similar essence or a similar occurrence in the future. Now that I've had this experience with this type of person and myself in this way, I know what I can do in the future. I think life is all about moments that almost keep reflecting each other until we do something different. The definition of insanity is, what is it, Klaus? Doing something the same way over and over again, expecting the same results. Yeah, so that's what we don't want. Okay? What else can you tell me, Spirit? Okay. Death. Oh, okay, pop off. Death. The death of a part of yourself that used to function the same way over and over again, expecting the same results. It's like almost you had to go crazy. You had to go crazy to realize that something had to end and something had to change about the way that you were functioning. And if you haven't gotten to that point yet, that point is coming and possibly here right now. Okay? If you feel like there's been an ending, understand that this ending has occurred for you to be able to recognize that finally I need to, it's no longer an option. I have to do something different. I think a lot of the times, even for myself, it can be hard to leave parts of ourselves behind that have been active for so long. It can be so hard to say, no, this ends now. I'm doing something different. It can be such a battle. I understand completely. Okay. That being said, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Yeah, it is. It can be so hard. What makes it more difficult is clinging on to something that is no longer wanting to be a part of our experience anymore. So it's almost like our experience, our lives are almost showing us and telling us, you need to leave this alone. You need to end this right now. What makes it hard is thinking that, not even just thinking, is our pursuit of something that is literally just clearly trying to pull apart from us. Okay? The more we try to hold something together that is wanting to fleet away, wanting to pull away, the more we're trying to, it causes friction. We end up hurting ourselves more than helping ourselves or the other person. Okay? Endings are begin Endings and beginnings are the opposite side of the same door. Okay? As soon as something ends, a new beginning happens just like that. just like that easily. Something new has just started in your life, okay? And I would never tell you to end a relationship. I would never tell you to get back with somebody either. But I will tell you that there's no need to fear the fear in ending. And there's no need to fear the unknown of a new beginning, that you have no idea what's to come. I don't have one. Okay, that's okay. It's all right. um, Thank you so much for being here this long. Like, this is amazing. I really appreciate you. Like, that's awesome that you've been here for this long. I don't think anybody has ever been here for as long as you have, so thank you. But yes, don't fear endings. As you know, endings are our opportunity to finally have this this moment of refreshing. Okay. Um, yes, thank you for being here. But as I was talking about in the beginning, the rain, the cleansing, this is that same energy. It's of purging and leaving aspects of ourselves that we've been clinging on to for so long behind so that we can welcome the new. I'm going to pull just a couple of cards from my Sacred Destiny Oracle, and I'll also be reading the message from this book because I know you will love it. Okay, the books that come with my decks. Oh, y'all didn't see that, but that card just flew. Okay. Okay. We have simplicity, and I hear this is a sign for somebody with the white feather. And randomly enough, I'm called to take from this top, and then I'm going to take from, let's just take this one right here. Okay, I haven't seen those other two, but we'll talk about this simplicity card right here. So somebody asked for a sign for white feather or clouds, and then so this is for you. Maybe you just came across this. Okay. Your spirit guides, ancestors, someone is sending you messages or signs, synchronicities in the form of white feathers. So Bolo, be on the be on the lookout for. Okay, let me stop playing. Anyways, simplicity. Okay, this is a time to very much so simplify. Not put so much pressure on yourself or your experience right now. Okay, to be fair, I was about to get to bed earlier, but one more scroll, you appeared. Oh, well, I'm glad we got to meet. But you better, if you got somewhere to be tomorrow, you better go to bed. It's July. It's probably not school, is it? In the United States, we're on summer vacation, most of us, so hopefully you are too. But no, it's 7:58 over here, so that's kind of early, at least on the East Coast. Um, so yes, it's just time to simplify. And um, I just heard nurture. Okay. So maybe there's a part of your routine right now that maybe you have just this really extravagant routine, and maybe you just need to simplify it a little bit. And your body, your spirit would love it just as much. You don't have to. We have this really interesting thing going on with self care, and it's really like interesting to me. Um, it really has to do with the physical. Oh, thank you so much. Please, you just been complimenting me this whole time, boosting me. Um, do I know you? I'm a grown man. Oh, okay. Nice. Anyways, let me stop playing. Um, but still, there's this interesting thing with self-care that it seems that's very superficial. So, I live in Europe. Oh, that's awesome. That's super cool. What country in Europe? Let me guess. Let me guess. I'm going to say you're from um I'm putting my Germany. Is it Germany or France? Ethiopia. It says I live in Europe. Ethiopia is in Africa. Ethiopia is not in Europe. And I hate that these messages don't pop up on my video because it looks like I'm talking to myself. Wouldn't that be so crazy if I just made up this whole conversation? Insane. But it's time to simplify. Okay. I just started turning cards, so let's turn both of them. Oh my gosh, stop playing. We have Love England. Oh, you're Ethiopian and you're from you live in England. Got you. Very lovely. Love. We've got it twice here. Meaning, this is something very important in your experience right now is the way that you find love yourself. Okay? If I'm speaking to you, if you are coming across this video, understand that you are love and you are loved. Okay? You are. And I think a lot of us can feel like we are unlovable. And there's no way somebody could love me. That is not true. That is not the case at all. Trust and believe somebody is going to love you for your chaos. Somebody is going to love you for your beauty or your quirks, your awkwardness. Somebody's going to love that about you, okay? And if you have not had that yet, it'll come. Most importantly, it'll come from yourself first and foremost. Understand? There's no greater love that you can receive besides the love of yourself. And in the spirit, God. But that is neither here nor there. Because if it's me telling you, then we are all one. Okay? And I am. Okay? I'm just going to leave that right there. And not proceed. Do not pass go. Halt. Yield. Okay? Anyway, so love shows up twice with leadership next to it. Okay? I'm called to read the love card to you, which is what I will do. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. You stay safe as well and have a wonderful evening. It's been a pleasure having you in my life today. Thank you. Really appreciate it. So I'm going to read you the love card, but with this leadership card coming on top of this love card that I have here, I have it stacked up like this. So I have love from my soul's journey deck and then leadership on top of it. And I'm getting leading with love, which is something a lot of us have a hard time doing because the world around us does not deserve our love. I'm just kidding. No, I'm playing. The world around us needs our love. And that's why it's such a mess, really, because that's one of the things that we're lacking is people who are leading by genuine, authentic love without, what is that word? Without the intent for other, to do other things, there's a word I'm looking for. I just can't find it in my brain. But leading with love, being a leader of love in your relationships and the environments that you are in, being an example of love, whether or not it is shown back to you, that is like a weird thing to be in that energy, really. And I don't know how sustainable it is for a lot of people, especially if it's done in an inauthentic way, which is what I was kind of saying before, which is how I felt as I was doing in the past, and even sometimes working on that a lot now, is authentically showing up in love and authentically leading in love. Okay. And even if I have a day where I'm like just being me, and I'm being truthfully honest with somebody, and it ends up hurting their feelings. I think that, oh gosh, I don't know where I was going with that, but it was something about like not being so, it's like, as long as I'm trying my best and intentionally connecting with this energy, I cannot control the reactions of other people, right? I'm learning more to be very cautious about what I say, because words have the power to hurt and heal. We've got the power to destroy and to create as, you know, these beings with the power to heal and the power to destroy. So I'm trying more to be cautious with my words and what I say to people, and trying to come from an energy of love. And with that intention, I I cannot control what other people perceive or receive, because you can be as loving as you can, and then people are not going to receive it as such. Anyways, I'm going to read you this card in regards to love from my Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. Okay, here is the message in association with the card of love. Roses are a universal symbol of love. The rose was associated with Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. It was also thought to represent truth. In Roman times, a rose was hung in meeting places with the understanding that only truth could be spoken under the rose. In many Native American tribes, wild roses are a powerful symbol of life. Some tribes believed that wild roses were protection, so they kept them in their homes. The wild rose, as opposed to the domesticated rose, represents a love that is wild and free and without bounds. It blossoms all summer and is beloved by bees and butterflies. The sacred landscape wants you to know love is all around you. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Anyways, love is all around you. Love is coming into your life. You are already more cherished than you can possibly know. Indeed, you are a sacred vessel for love to flow through. You are a sacred vessel for love to flow through you when you stand in the center of it all. All is well, no matter what is happening around you. You know that you are loved and you are lovable. What? I said this. Shocked. I'm sorry. You know that there is nothing that you need to do to deserve love. You are enough just as you are. The Creator is loved, and in the depth of the soul, you are loved. In matters of the heart and romance, all is healing or is already healed. In terms of self-love, your confidence and self-esteem are growing as you take time to cherish and care for yourself. Please, please, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. What a beautiful message. As it's 4 minutes and 43 44 minutes and 40 seconds, something seconds, 444. Okay. Look, that was beautiful. It's been a pleasure to read for you today. This was a long reading and I love it. That was so awesome. No tarot card today, but we'll do that another time. This is all about love and love yourself. Do something for yourself this evening to show gratitude, appreciation, and love for you. Okay. You have done a great job living your life, going through the things that you had to go through, that nobody else had to go to, that some people cannot relate to. You did that. Okay. And you should be showing yourself love for that. Because again, at the end of the day, unfortunately, somebody else, they don't, we cannot depend on people to show us and give to us what we need, because they will never know the magnitude of what we need. There's no vocalization. There's no words that I can give you to relay what I need. I know what I need. I know how I feel. I know what's going on with me. I need to be the one to give that to myself. It's a disservice on you and the other person if we're expecting people to show up for us in ways that we need to show up for ourselves. This is a message that I need that one, because sometimes I'm just like yeah. Anyways, no, but I need that. I really do. I need that. And yeah, I think we need to have higher expectations for ourselves to show up for ourselves. I wanted to mention this before I go, because this has been something that I have been doing to just help me out, especially as it pertains to me furthering my personal growth with myself and my emotions and my feelings, because that's just another video. Anyways, I have been just letting myself know, or just speaking to myself, saying that I intentionally tap into my heart, I am consciously taking this moment to open my heart, consciously taking this moment to align with love. I'm consciously taking this moment to align with my goddess energy, my goddess power. Consciously taking this time to blah 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 blah. I'm intentionally doing blah 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 blah. I'm like stating this so that I am aware of what is of my own consciousness, and how it is being how it is being administered. What is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. But just so I can have a conscious awareness of what is occurring, and how I can unlock and impact my experience and my reactions, and how I am showing up in different situations. I let myself know that this is a moment of consciousness for me, and I'm consciously awake and aware to participate in this, that, and the third. Might sound silly, because obviously I'm very much so alive. I'm very much so a conscious being, but as it relates to the higher level of consciousness, that could be something that many of us are still in a slumber in. Okay? Good. Look, I'm gonna do a get to know me video next, I hope. But thank you for being here. It's been a pleasure again. And yes, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. If you'd like some jewelry, definitely look on my website. I really enjoyed making this, and it's going to be for sale. Hopefully I put it on my website. I've got lots of new things. Anything that I can share that's on my crazy spread here. I've got some earrings. These are just really simple earrings that I made. I wire wrap crystals. Let's see. These aren't my best creations, but they're nice. It's a pair of earrings. I made these as well. I really need to stock my website with some things so that you can buy another pair of nice earrings. It was supposed to be an eye, but it ended up wanting to stay like this, so I don't know what it is. But I make bracelets and stuff like that. I have these earrings, both of these long dangly earrings I made. I love making jewelry. So check me out on my website if you'd like a reading. DM me at Beyond Quartz on Instagram or go on my website. I'm so happy that you've found this reading, and I will see you next time. I'm gonna get better at doing these lives. I just get so distracted with all the chat messages. So, yeah. Thank you for being here. Much love. Bye bye.